Good morning. What do Chuck Norris and President Obama have in common? I will answer that question this morning as well as some other things you've probably not thought about. I want to talk to you about martial arts this morning, something I've been interested in since I was a little kid, watching all the Jackie Chan and Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee movies. I've trained in various styles, and I did a little research because I don't know what I want to do after I get done with college, and it sounds interesting for right now. My main points I want to talk to you about this morning is what about martial arts appeals to me, why being an instructor in the martial arts is appealing, as well as some of the business aspects. First, we'll move on to martial arts and why it appeals to me. Basically, what I like about it the most is it's an exercise of the body, the mind, and also your moral values. If you read the book, Living the Martial Way by Professor Morgan from 1992, physical conditioning is paramount in being, what's what I'm looking for, competent in your style. Whether it's a hard style such as kickboxing or a soft style such as Aikido. Number two reason is the mental exercise. And I actually got this, I thought about this weekend, and I got it from my math teacher from last term, fall of 2011. And she always stated, problem-solving skills, the way you're going to get smarter is applying the skills that you have to a new situation. Well, it's perfect sense in the martial arts, because every time you take on a new opponent, that is a new situation that you're going to use your skills. And so that is definitely going to be an exercise of the mind. And then as far as the moral values, Mark Tedeschi in his 2007 book titled Hapkido, he stressed that every art covers moral values within its philosophy. And what that means to me is it's that golden rule. We all learned about kindergarten, it's been beaten in our head ever since. You know, you want to treat others how you want to be treated. And you're going to catch somebody, your training partner, in a vulnerable position. So regardless if he's knocked you in the jaw just 5 minutes ago, when you got him in a vulnerable position, you don't want to take advantage of it. You want to cause him pain, of course, so you can show that the technique that you're using works, but you don't want to injure him. Next, we'll move on to the career, why it appeals to me. There's basically two reasons. I want to work for myself and the role that you play in other people's lives. And why do I want to work for myself? I got nobody to blame when I fail or succeed except myself. I can't whine about the boss because, well, I would be the boss. The workers wouldn't get in the way because, well, I would be the worker as well. And the fulfillment that I would get from being an instructor. It's always something that I see growing up, going to college, high school, whatever. There's always an instructor, a mentor, somebody that helps guide you on your path to success. Next, we'll move on to the business aspects of it, talk about the money, and then some of my instructor's thoughts that he shared with me. I looked on the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and in their May 2010 wage estimates for actually the Springfield metropolitan area, it says that you'll earn $31,000 for a fitness instructor. They don't have martial arts instructor, but they did have that. Now, I believe when you're first starting out, like any small business, it's going to be a little bit lower, probably quite a bit lower. When I talked to my instructor, he was very excited. And he's a third-degree black belt, which in Hapkido is called third dan. It's the same thing. Basically, it takes about 7 years to get to that, and that's really the lowest level you could be and be an instructor, be a credible instructor. Some of the thoughts that he shared with me is when you're going about to be an instructor is you want to choose a style and an instructor that you like. Kind of obvious, but very important. As well as you want to sign up as an apprentice instructor. Some of the biggest misconceptions that he had is that you have to take anybody who walks in the door. And he related to me that's just not true. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. My main points were why I was interested in being in martial arts, why I wanted to be an instructor, and I shared some of the business aspects of it. Once again, I'd like to thank you for your attention, but before I step down, the answer to the question of what Mr. Norris and Mr. Obama share in common, they all had instructors that helped challenge them and then led them to the path to success. Thank you.